Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Ricky with TechBud Solutions. Hope you guys are all having a great day. And what a time to actually go live right now. There's actually a pretty solid pullback. Never mind. So right now I still have an open position on LABU. I just talked about this one in the Learn Plan Profit group. So I want to show you guys so you guys could see my profit so far as of right now. I'm going to show you the ones that I've already traded. So I traded the inverse, which is LABD. Today was probably one of the smoothest days trading. So I want to talk about the steps that I took to kind of get to what led to my success in making the $500. The Learn Plan Profit group got to see me trade live for my DGAS position. So DGAS, I did $239.77 profit. The natural gas report comes out just like I explained yesterday, and just like I do almost every single week. All I wait for is for an aggressive sell-off for DGAS, right? So if natural gas gets or pushes up, then DGAS gets rejected. Sold off, consolidated, bought the dip, right? Started showing signs of an uptrend and locked in profits, if I'm not mistaken, at 14.15. They got to see me trade live, and just like we always see it, right? It pushed right back up to 14.44, made higher highs, and what I did today, so what do I mean by my average up approach? So I took an initial position, and then when it broke above the middle VWAP, I added my secondary position. So instead of going in, so I normally trade with about $15,000 to $30,000. Instead of going in with $30,000 strong in the very beginning, what I do is, let me see if I can get the live chat here. What's going on? Oh shoot, sorry about that. So what I normally do is, here we go. What I normally do is I add more to my position as it continues to confirm an uptrend. The reason that I do that is two things. I want to make sure that whatever I'm investing in is showing signs of an uptrend. So if I see something showing signs of a continuous uptrend pattern, then it makes sense on why I want to invest in it. Now, if something is selling off and I took my initial position, again, because my position is about 50% of what my normal position is, then again, the dollar value at risk is that much less. So that's what led to my success to my DGAS position when it came down to my LEBU position. So right now I'm down on this one. So you guys just saw that I was up 150. I think it was almost like $229. It's getting rejected. I am up on LABD, right? So $223. The same thing happened here. What's going on, Bonehead? So one thing that I saw was with our breakdown in the Learn Plan Profit live stream, I saw this pattern based on yesterday's pattern. So this is what I want to explain why I saw value. Forget about how much money I'm up or how much money I made, like why I saw value. I saw that it got rejected right around 340 and it built a support right around 29.20. So what I saw was, okay, it started showing signs of consolidation. We brought this up in the Learn Plan Profit live stream. It wasn't until we started seeing it make higher highs and higher lows that it started to show signs of this reversal of pattern. So I added first for my initial position, and then when it did the push up and pullback confirmation on the middle VWAP, I added my secondary position. And then as this thing started to show signs of an uptrend, I locked in profit right away, and it continued to push up. Ended up hitting highs of 30.70, and it looks like it's pushing up right now. The reason that I feel, and again, I can be completely wrong, but the reason that I felt comfortable taking now my position on LABU, right, which is the inverse ETF of LABD, is because now, based on previous patterns, based on yesterday's patterns, and you guys can explain this or share your opinion, right? I could be completely wrong, but based on yesterday's patterns at around $30.38 to about $30.80, and anything above this specific price point, yes, it can continue to push up as we're seeing right now, but because it's so overextended, it makes sense on why it can pull back. So as I got that, pullback confirmation of this thing selling off, then I added more to my LEBU position. Obviously now, since it recovered, I'm down, but I still think that based on yesterday's patterns and today's patterns of the low points and the high points, LABD is showing highs of it being very overbought, right? Very overextended. So with that being said, then I want to make sure that I trade whatever it is that I identify to be somewhat of a good deal. So I know some people are going to be asking, would I consider this to be a swing trade position for LABU and stuff like that? Not necessarily. I took my position originally as a day trade, and just like we've explained multiple times in the Learn Plan Profit course, whatever it is that you originally take the position on for, stick to that plan. I'm not going to convert a day trade, but just because it didn't play according to my plan, to convert it to a swing trade, right? As of right now, yes, it did push up, but again, just about 3-4 minutes ago, what was that? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes ago, it was right down to 320, right? So I think that it's a little bit more on the overbought side. It's showing signs of it peaking out and why it can get rejected, and that's all I'm waiting for. Even if I have to lock in profits right away, right around that $70 price point, that will still put me well over the $500 profit, right, with all the different with the 3 different positions that I was able to take advantage of today. So I see that it still has some reversal potential. I don't want to force it. You guys know that one of my main focuses is locking in profits right away, and that's what I want to continue to focus on. So I just wanted to share, what kind of led to my success when it came down to trading today. I felt like all I focused on were 3 things. My average up approach, right? So taking my initial position when I thought something was oversold, and showing signs of a reversal, so there's indication of a reversal, and then added to my position as it broke above the middle VWAP and continued to show signs of higher highs, right? The second thing is I understood its overall direction. I focused on making sure that whatever I was investing in was showing signs of a potential, uptrend pattern. And then the last thing is I wanted to make sure that I focused on getting a good deal. So whatever I invested in, I wanted to make sure that it had a higher margin of profit than it did for loss. And I think based on, when I bought, LEBU at around this price point and then sold it right around, more in the sell territory, it made sense, right? And then the reason that, I bought DGAS as it sold off because of the negative catalyst that the natural gas report had, again, just like it does every week, sold off, bounced at around $14, got filled originally right around $14.03, and then added more to my position as it broke above $14.09 and pushed up, locked in profit, and it made sense, right? One of the biggest things that, again, I experienced today was I locked in profits a little bit too early for each one of my positions for DGAS and what was that? Not LEBU, LEBD. So I locked in profits. I'm going to have to check again, but I locked in profits around 30.05 if I'm not mistaken, right? And it pushed up all the way up to 30.80. So area of opportunity. And when it comes down to DGAS, I locked in profits again right before the previous resistance, so right around 14.15. And again, it pushed up to 14.43. So small little tweaks that I can make along the way to become a little bit more refined and try to maximize profits. But again, one of my biggest focuses is simply locking in profits. That's all. That's what led to my success on Monday, $2,500. That's what led to my success on Tuesday, a little bit over $500. You guys can, these are all recap videos that you guys could watch of me showing my profits. That's what led to my success also on Wednesday. Wednesday was kind of iffy. That was yesterday. I barely cleared over $100. And then today, a little bit over $500 profit. So putting myself at, I think that puts me at around $3,700 profit for the week. And again, I feel very comfortable with the positions that I've taken, and that's really just it. So now we're just going to have to see on how this ends up following up. I updated my Instagram account for those that haven't or that want to stay up to date with my overall position on when I end up locking in profits, or if I end up having to cut losses on LEBU, right? So if I end up giving back some of the profits that I made. So besides the profits that I made on LEBU, I'll show you guys just so you guys can take a look. It's the screenshot that I shared, the 2 profits that I already locked in. So this is showing all my open orders on my TD Ameritrade account. Not too sure if you guys can see it, but it's $462.91 without my LEBU, profit or loss. So depending on how I end LEBU, that's going to decide on whether, I still stay green on the day, or if I end up exceeding, again, my daily goal is $500 to $750 a day. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. I'm going to go ahead and grab some brunch right now. It's 9:03 a.m. The $463, what was it? $462.91 profit I was able to make within the first hour of me trading. So I didn't trade altogether for the first hour. I didn't take my first position until after 7:30, after the natural gas report came out, and the Learn Plan Profit group got to see it all happen. So dang it, I forgot to put the link. Tomorrow we're hosting our free live trading for those that want to watch me trade live. You don't have to be enrolled in Learn Plan Profit to check it out. Hopefully by the time that this video uploads and processes, you guys can check back in about 5 to 10 minutes. The link should be down. It should be that first link in the description. All you guys have to do is submit your email. We'll send you a reminder about 12 to 24 hours before we go live, letting you know that we're about to go live. And that's all. You can tune in, you can see me trade live and ask me questions as I'm trading live. Get a taste of what the Learn Plan Profit group gets to experience every single day. So I really do appreciate your guys' time. I hope you guys have an absolute killer rest of your Thursday. Let's focus on understanding every single position that we take. Let's make sure that we focus on quality stocks. Let's ignore what everyone else is saying about what we should invest in. And if you do not understand the positions that you're taking, that should be your number one concern moving forward. Not about how much money that you can make or how much you're growing your account, but how to actually understand every single position that you take moving on forward. So I wish you guys an amazing rest of your Thursday. Let's keep it simple. Let's focus and locking in those profits. All the links are down below to stay connected. If you guys want to also follow me on Instagram, and that's you up with LVP. You know me. What's going on, man? What's going on, Matt? So yeah, hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day. Take it easy, team, and hopefully we earned your guys' thumbs up. And if there's any video ideas that you guys have, all you guys have to do is comment them down below. Appreciate your guys'